How do you feel? Because there is finally a new song.
I'm excited and terrified in equal measure, I think.
But you know this song for a while.
We wrote this song. We wrote this song in maybe 2018, 2019, maybe early 2019. And then we recorded it at the end of 2019. And then the plan was always to like sit on it a bit and figure out what we wanted to do with the record and all that sort of stuff. But we certainly, I guess, didn't expect to sit on it for quite as long. So yeah, we're old friends, me and this song.
How is it to wait so long to release this? Because this could feel like old music to you now. For us, it's fresh, but
yeah, it's funny though, because I think in any other situation I would feel that way, but I kind of feel like because everything's kind of been put on pause for everyone in every way imaginable. It kind of doesn't feel like that to me. So it's not like, I don't know. It's a hard thing to explain, but I tried very hard not to listen to it too much, not to overthink it. We did end up doing some additional production on most of the record throughout the kind of pandemic and stuff. So I guess it helped us in a way, but no, it still feels fresh to me. So I'm just excited for people to hear it.
Did the album change a lot since the moment you made it? There was a lot of time to change things.
Certainly not at its core, but yeah, like I said, we did kind of like, we went back in and sort of tied the bows, like, crossed the T's and dotted the I's, as it were. So there's new flourishes, but it's largely what we recorded in Texas at the end of 2019 that you're kind of, that everyone's about to hear.
What could you tell me about the new song? It's out now. I'll play it in a bit on KINK.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's sort of like, there's always that dilemma as artists, to kind of refine what you do and get better at what you do and take kind of, leaps forward and all that sort of stuff, but then retain and also be respectful to what's at your core. And we're always, I think, grappling with that. And I think it's like, I think it's got all the elements of a great Vaccine song. It's like very euphoric and kinetic and exciting and upbeat. But then there's also this kind of lyrical paradox of fatalism, and it's quite sort of I would say like dark and happy sad basically. And I think that there's a lot more kind of production. I think we built on the production of all my friends, and we sort of I think it's a constant process of refinement, I think. So I hopefully it's just the Vaccines, but better than you've ever heard us before.
The music is still a big rainbow and the lyrics are as dark as a thunderstorm.
I hope so. That's a nice way of putting it. Yeah, absolutely.
How do you?
It feels like it does feel like a kind of explosion of emotions or a fireworks display to me, which was the aim, really.
How do you look back at the period of the Vaccines made music? Because this year the debut album is 10 years old. How often did you listen to it until now? Do you ever listen to it?
Oh, I mean, I don't think I really listened to it properly, even for the 10-year anniversary. But once every 2 years, yeah, that's bad, isn't it? But maybe I will for 20 years. But once every couple of years, or maybe 2 or 3 years, I might put it on, start to finish. But it's funny because I obviously know those songs so well because we play them live. But it's a bit like I might have even said this to you when we were talking last time. But it's like, almost you kind of start to kind of create your own folk tradition where every time you play it, it's like it shifts slightly further from where it originated. And so you listen back to the recording, you're like, whoa, that's so slow, or whoa, I didn't remember that was the original melody or something. You kind of it accidentally changes, every time you play it. So yeah, it's always weird when I do hear it back, but I'm very proud of it. And it was nice to mark it,
There will be now a new album, hopefully later this year, or what could you tell me about it?
Yeah, I think I can tell you that there's an album coming in September. I don't think I can tell you its name yet, but yeah, there's a new record, of course, a new record coming, and hopefully when the world opens up again, we'll tour it and we'll come see you guys and everything.
We are going to do some karaoke together.
Exactly.
Are there plans made for live shows? Because this song, it needs an audience in front of you.
I hope so. I'm glad you said that. That's kind of how it feels. Yeah, there are like things like penciled in our diary, but nothing actually outside of the UK at the moment. I think that's kind of, we don't want to get people's hopes up and then, you know, disappoint them. So I think we're playing that stuff by ear for now. But of course, we're talking about it.
Are your bandmates still all around the world, or did you meet them in the last few months?
No, I don't. God knows
Wow.
where they are. Yeah, no, everyone is still kind of in sort of 5 different countries, but where I think, you know, next month we're all coming back together and we're going to start, you know, going through the gears and getting busy again, and yeah, trying to remember what it feels like to be in a band.
How do you connect now with the guys? Is it in a WhatsApp group meet or on Zoom?
Yeah, we have a WhatsApp group, but you know, it's weird. And it's weird. I talk to them most days, but I haven't seen Tim, but you know, 18 months. You know, I think he's like 29 now. He's like.
Do you still know what he looks like?
Well, he's had a haircut, so I don't even know if I'm going to recognize him. Quite a drastic haircut, but yeah.
What is the name of the vaccines group chat?
Oh, I'm not telling you. It's funny that I couldn't possibly tell you. I'll tell you off air sometime.
When we're going to do that big karaoke session, you can tell me.
Exactly.
Justin, thanks for joining me again. There is a massive new vaccine song which I will play now on KINK. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for the support, man. Thanks.